Hey guys, it's Amanda. How's everyone doing? Well, I have gotten a lot of questions as far as how did you ban smoking. So I thought for this video, I would tell the story of how I started smoking. I was 17 at the time, and I had a really close group of girlfriends. 3 just best friends, kind of inseparable, 3 best friends. So it was all 4 of us, and they all smoked. And from my father, who's never touched a cigarette in his life, has always told me don't smoke, yada yada. And I was very close to my father, so I listened to him for the most part, and I chose not to smoke. Well, one day the 4 of us all went to this big grassy knoll, and we called it the Big Green Hole. It was this big dugout. I think it was like a drainage thing. Anyways, they had grass, and we all kind of hung out there summer nights, and we would just kind of hang out. I lived in a small town, not much to do. So we were all out there, and I remember my girlfriend handing me a cigarette, and she immediately put it back, and she's like, "Oh, I forgot you don't smoke," and stuff. And I don't know what possessed me, but I said, that particular time, I said, I want to smoke. And I'd been around these girls who smoked all the time, and I just never had interest in it. Up until that particular night. And so I got a cigarette, and I believe I couldn't inhale, and I believe I coughed, and I wondered what the fuck were these guys doing? Like, what is about this? That's so great. So after that night, I was part of the crew, and I officially smoked. Now, how I told my parents I smoked. See, smoking cigarettes in my house was never a big thing. My mom smoked off and on, but for the last 10 years she hadn't smoked. And when she would smell cigarette smoke in the house, that was really not cigarette smoke from my adolescent years. She just like never minded really, but that's what we'd all tell her. For my 17th birthday, my parents took me and a girlfriend to Six Flags Magic Mountain out in Valencia. And we got in a hotel room, and me and my girlfriend were, going for a walk so we could go sit and smoke. And, anyway, so me and my girlfriend found this, like, kind of secluded patch of grass to go smoke at, and we sit up and light it up, and sure enough, my mother comes like around the corner, and she's like, what are you girls doing? And I, knowing that I wasn't going to get in trouble, I was 17 at this time, like, I knew I wasn't getting in trouble. I just told my mom, like, so, we're smoking cigarettes, and she's like, oh, Amanda! And I remember just like immediately, well, do you want one? And she goes, yeah, sure. So she sat down in this little, circle of smokers with me and my girlfriend, and she sat and smoked with us. But ever since then, my mom kind of became a smoker, and which was kind of cool because I lived out in Arizona, and we had this big built-in back porch, and ever since then, me and my mom, we got so close from cigarettes, which is kind of weird, but we would sit in the back porch, and we would sit and smoke, and we'd talk about our day, and although we'd only smoke for about 20, maybe a half hour, just kind of sitting, smoking, chit-chatting, I became so close with my mom. Just those days of getting to know this woman that you've known as a mother, and she's now transformed into your friend. And I really, appreciate, or I kind of give cigarettes that respect, as far as it's really brought me and my mother close. And together, you know, during those cigarette sessions we've had, we just became like best friends. And she now watches my videos and she kind of laughs and she thinks that they're really fun and stuff. So, hi Mom, if you see me, hi. But, so I will always, I don't know, so cigarettes have that kind of like special place in my heart because my mother, and you know, that's kind of how I started smoking, is those damn girls, peer pressure. I don't know what to say. But, so, that's how I started smoking cigarettes, was being adolescent and following and not leading, and eventually being a cigarette smoker. Now I love it, and now I smoke almost a full pack a day, and I'm not proud of it, and it does get expensive, but I really feel like cigarettes have actually kind of helped me in my life, and silly as that sounds. But alright guys, well, thanks for checking in my video. Make sure to subscribe, and you can always get a hold of me at smokin, SMOKIN .amanda@gmail.com. So get a hold of me there and you can talk to me. Thanks guys. Bye.